Satnam, get to be with you again. It's so beautiful here. I just thought I wanted to talk about energy, and I thought I'd talk about the energy of plants. Look at these gorgeous guys. Okay. I want you to see them. Look at the orchids. Are we blessed to have orchids here? Oh my gosh, yes. Feel so totally blessed. Everything has energy. Everything. Some things, have less fabulous energy than others. But plants are amazing, They have, some of them are poisonous, some of them are antidotes to that poison, some of them are just there for beauty, some of them are there to, attract butterflies and moths and birds and that to eat their fruit or take their pollen and disseminate it. But everything has an energy. It either is attractive or it's repelling. It's just different grades of that, right? So as we're just going around, I'm going to sit here underneath my beautiful bougainvillea, which, I should show you that too. Hope you got a good shot of that. But it's what we do with our energy. As humans, plants have learned how to attract things to it. As humans, we do too. We either attract or repel. And how do we know how to change our energetic states? Okay. Yesterday was a very, very challenging day for me. I went to my orthopedist, and he said, the range of motion you have right now will be the range of motion you have the rest of your life after I broke my shoulder in what turns out to be 3 places. I thought it was 2, but my husband always said 3, and I was like, no, it's only 2. But who cares? It's healed. The bones are healed. But the range of motion is not exactly fabulous. And my response to him was, that's not true. That's not really what I wanted to say. I wanted to say the F word. And he said, well, if there's anybody that I can believe this of, it's you. And so I absolutely am. My energy was like, I went to physiotherapy this morning. I'm like, okay, do you do the red cord thing? And my guy said, yes, I'm trained in red cords. And he worked on me. I told him what the physiotherapist said, and he worked on me until I had mascara on. It was running down my face. My eyes were watering from the pain. And I was like, he said, is it too much? I'm like, nope, keep going. And when I was working out on the red cord stuff, this young man was working with me, Clyde, and he said, you are really a warrior. And I'm like, yes. And sometimes we have to be a warrior in our life. We have to be that which, something says, you can't do this, you can't have this, won't work. And if you know that that is not true, then what are you willing energetically to put into it to make it work? That's the question. We can all say, I want this, I want that, I want, right? But are you willing? Are you willing to show up and do the work? That's the deal. And then not be attached to the results, but you've got to show up first and be willing to do the work. So what I want to ask you right now is I want to invite you into something that I have this month. It's going to start on the 20th of April. It's called The Art of Energy, and it's about you getting to find the kingpin of what holds you back in your energetic field. To be really truthful about that, because what you'll find is that when you deal with that one thing, the domino effect is fantastic. It implements and influences everything else in your life and makes you so much more prosperous in every sense of the word. Okay. So I'm hoping that you understand your energy is your currency, and it's the most important thing in your life. When your energy, yesterday, my energy was, I was so bummed after that appointment. And then I went to my dentist and got x-rays with my, ortho, got more x-rays with my dentist. I felt like I was glowing, with radiation. I was like, what the heck? But you know what? I washed my hair. Just sometimes you need to, whether you washed it the day before or not, wash your hair. It changes it. Even though I have mine covered, it just needs to wash your hair to clear your head. It's such a good thing to do. You know, I don't know, there's an old saying, go soak your head, right? And I want to say, go soak your head in some cold water, because what that does is it clears your head. And it did wonders for me. After I did that, I was totally good. Watched a show on YouTube, on Netflix on dolphins, and fell asleep sitting up. I was like, yes, okay. So I want to say there's not one way to deal with an energetic deficiency, but I want to find out with you what it is that you do to yourself that is not serving you energetically, that's making you push things away from you as opposed to attract them. So I'm saying to you, come forth, come forward. Let's do this together. I will support you, and so will the rest of the group. We already have registration, so you're the one. I love you. I'm awaiting you. Sat Nam.